Ciao a tutti, bentornati su canale nox666us, siamo qui ancora una volta con The Witcher 3 e continuiamo subito dall'ultima partita fatta bensì 2 giorni fa. Quindi adesso io direi di incominciare subito.
But finding me proved no simple task, for having fallen afoul of Novigrad's underworld bosses, I'd disappeared. Yet Geralt soon discovered my whereabouts, a cell in the dungeon of the Temple Guard. With the help of our friends, Geralt managed to free me. Good thing too, for indeed I knew what had happened to Ciri. Sadly, she was no longer in Novigrad. Pursued by bandits, then cornered by the Temple Guard, she had disappeared in a flash of light and a gust of heat. Where to? This I did not know.
Allora, l'altra volta stavamo cercando una maniera per entrare qua. Adesso dobbiamo
Well,
scale.
you know.
Fammi vedere.
Another drifter in from Tiberia.
Ah, forse di qua, beh. Camminiamo, va. Lì c'è qualcosa che brilla rosso, sono nel punto giusto allora. Ah, un corpo, lol.
Must be Zed.
Oh, Zed è morto. Qui non c'è più niente da raccogliere.
Find it?
No.
Duke will be peeved we didn't get Zed to spill where he keeps the ledger.
Ancora sta cazzo
Tried,
di
didn't
buca.
I?
Might have pressed him too hard. Shit. Well, at least we got Isengard God.
Greetings.
Come on, Ringo. Time to shine. Get him!
Ok, abbastanza facile.
Isengrim foil Tiana from the Scoia'tael deck. Wonder how much this card's worth. Hey, we're looking for something. Ledger might be worth snooping around for. Hey, we're looking for something. Hey, we're looking for something. Hey, we're looking for something.
Vabbè, come lo prendo? Così, ma non è quello che cerco. Qui ho visto qualcosa.
Either Zed had an ornery cat, or there's a hidden compartment under there.
Dove?
Either Zed had an ornery cat, or there's a hidden compartment under there.
Qui c'è una cassa, ma non
Either Zed had an
capisco.
ornery cat, or there's a hidden compartment under there.
Scusa. Oh, mi fa vedere sempre quella roba lì, scusa. Raccogli.
Must be the names of people Zed sold cards to.
Ok.
Zoltan ought to have a look at this.
I'll give you a discount.
Non ho capito perché non mi prende niente.
Well,
Allora, dove devo andare? Qua, anche vicino, perfetto.
Oh, you save me. I'm dying. Arms for the poor.
Zoltan?
Get out.
You've been in town a while. Maybe you can tell me.
Excellent question. War requires resources.
I understand the city's wall.
Then you don't understand much. The Big Four's made it known that should...
Sì, sì.
So,
What can you...
got one? What?
No ID.
Well, the rumor is...
Novigrad.
It was... rather...
Vabbè, a proposito di quelle carte.
About those cards.
You got them?
Got the Isengrim card.
Show it here. Ha! They say elves are beautiful. Zed, give you...
Zed.
One.
Zoltan.
Just... say it.
Didn't... Listen.
Jump.
Sentiamo
Who's
chi
Caesar
sono questi.
Bilzen?
Cleaver's clerk. A decent fella once, but so high and mighty now you can't drink with him, let alone go fishing.
Fishing?
We met at the Anglers Club, the pride of the Pontar. But Caesar don't show around there no more. So caught up in his new role, he almost never leaves his house.
At least we won't have to run around town looking for him. Ravi. Who's he?
A common card sharp and a swindler. Boggles my mind where he got the coin for the Natalis card. Ever since I gave him a smacking, things between us have been frosty. So you'll have to see him alone.
Zoltan seems awful important to you. I'll try to get you those cards.
Thanks, Geralt. You can see Caesar together. Meet me outside his townhouse. Gaudiest eyesore on Hierarch Square. He had the facade painted gold. And if you want to see Ravi first, I'd look for him at the Golden Sturgeon if I were you.
All right. See you later.
And no need to pussyfoot around with Ravi. Beat him about the ears a bit. He'll cave. Well, good luck to you, Geralt.
Kisses your ass today, will bite it tomorrow.
And the witch.
Dove c'è? Giusto. No, non funziona più il bug che ho trovato che devo fare l'infinito. Proviamo.
You're a vulgar one. You can see it in your face.
Salviamo, va.
Stop staring, you'll jinx our work.
Vediamo ancora, va.
How about that? It's the flea-ridden mutant. Join us, please. Ravi loves company. Look how happy he is to see us. You happy, Ravi?
Sure, he'd be happier if you stopped digging the point of that dagger in his back.
Oh, you're just saying that because you don't know the situation. Our mutual friend Ravi was just about to play for his life and...
Oh, you got the card! What else do you want?
if you'd just given it up, instead of trying to cheat us, we'd be out of your hair already. As it is, that's all your fingers broken. So, it seems the Witcher will have to pay for you. Sound good? See? Ravi's on board. What do you say we add some spice to the game? Raise the stakes. Ravi's life and the Natalis card. Fancy that?
Il problema è che io non sono molto bravo in questo gioco, ci ho giocato ben poco. Boh, proviamo, dai, tanto salvato, al massimo torno indietro.
Agreed.
And here I thought you'd be no fun at all. Let's play, let's play!
piacerebbe fare con i mostri. C'è una carta speciale qua. Qual è? Ah, quella che ho preso. Vabbè dai, giochiamo. Inizia l'avversario. Allora, pioggia non mi interessa. Intanto la madonna quante ne ho di queste qua. Allora c'ho questa che mi va bene, questo può andare. Cristo, ne dovrei cambiare un totale. Vabbè, prima che cambi è questa, puttana Eva. Vabbè, non sono un granché. Mamma mia, che carte di merda. Dai. Dai, usiamo questa. Tanto non un'altra, che cazzo. No, vaffanculo. Ci metto anche questo, vaffanculo. Sono a 17. Faccio così. Top. Io passo. L'ha vinta lui. Vabbè, però è rimasto con 3 carte. Bene. Perché ha incominciato lui, non l'ho capita. Boh. L'ho vinta, ragazzi. L'ho vinta 2-0. Sì, l'ho vinta. E faccio anche lo stronzo. Top. E gli tiro fuori questa. Stronzo. Faccio anche così. E poi là. Tanto non cambia niente. Ho vinto. Non ci credo. Con delle carte di merda. Grande.
Yes! Curb your enthusiasm, mate, and sit still or you'll hurt yourself.
But he won!
So, now we'll play something else.
il conte. Il conte è andato. Come l'ho spiaccellato.
Thanks. Don't know how I'll repay you.
The tallest card will do just fine.
Oh, yeah. Maybe you prefer some other? Got a whole array you might like.
Oh, t'ho appena salvato la
I'm
vita.
in a
Pezzo
hurry.
di merda. Di culo,
The Natalis card, of course. Here.
Testa di minchia che non sei altro. Ok. Tanto prendiamo sta roba di sti pulciosi. Questo cane è proprio spappolato, guardalo. C'è più un cazzo. Conte di merda. Dov'è che si esce? Di qua. 130 non è lunghissimo.
Hey, you seen any broad fillies?
From now on, assume your every move.
Last chance to surrender on orthodox books. Thinking festival, you see right
Qua qualcosa.
Ah, you're here. How'd you make out with Ravi?
Got the Natalis card.
Excellent! Now we've just Caesar Bilzen to fleece, and we'll be home free. We'll do this. I'll chat him up while you sneak upstairs and search his cabinet of curiosities. Certainly keeps the card there.
So what's in this cabinet?
Ah, no man knows. You'll be the first to see it. I suspect it's either to do with buggery or metallurgy. But you can tell me once we're done.
Quindi lui distrae.
Let's go.
Io devo andare a guardare, ok.
Chivi!
Caesar Bilzen. Remember our quarrel about who's king of the Pontar?
The Pike's king of the Pontar.
Well, see, I've come to convince you it's the catfish. And I do not come empty-handed.
Who's he?
Oh, him! Oh, that's Geralt.
Does Geralt fish?
Come no? Sì, sì.
Yeah. Casted an earthworm the other day. Caught this huge perch.
In the Pontar?
You betcha!
Can't listen to this hogwash sober. Come in!
Mito.
So what if it's handers or eager biters if they taste like shite and soapy water?
That's 'cause you're about as good a cook as a goat's arse is a clarinet. Just recently, I took some fresh thyme.
And it tasted like time-flavoured shite.
Shut it. So, recently, I took this time.
Geralt? Care to chime in? How's Xander taste to you?
Like shit.
All right. Grab your rods. We're off to the Pontar. Can't let this drivel stand. Not in my own home.
Wilson, did you hear Vibo Batilda last cast a pea and caught a young pike?
Ah, cocksuckers lying like always. Pontar Pike aren't so dim-witted to go after his rotten peas. You need live bait.
Che schifo.
Or night crawlers, though the pike aren't as eager. Don't know why. Once, dug up a crawly so fat and lovely I started drooling. Would have eaten it myself.
I'm not so sure. Geralt, what do you and your pals use up at Kaer Morhen?
Bombe.
Live bait.
You see, Chibi? He'll make a good angler yet. In some 50, 60 years.
We'll wait and see. Geralt, go fetch us another bottle.
Right. Can see the bottom of this one.
Ok, adesso devo andare a
Where are we gonna go
cercare.
nibbling for catfish?
Dove che devo andare a
I'm
cercare?
done fishing with you.
Yeah, what happened
Tanto
last
rubiamo.
What about last time?
Andiamo su. Lì. Rubiamo, raccogli che cosa? Spirito, che mi serve per fare le fazioni. Qui c'è qualcosa. Dopo guardiamo. Dov'era?
Triangular hole in the wall. Interesting.
Esamina, però mi manca una chiave. Dove cazzo la trovo? Qui non c'è. Aspetta un attimo. Io devo trovare una cazzo di chiave, ma io qui non la vedo. Io ho rubato tutto in casa, ma... Ah, guarda.
Knife looks like it's attached to the tabletop. Drawer is open.
Vabbè. Dove era qua?
Fits perfectly. Secret door behind a bookcase. Classic.
Ma si è spostato il bookcase? Ah sì, guarda. Qui c'è da rubare. Questo che cazzo?
Dining set from which Emperor Emir ate during his coronation ceremony.
Vabbè.
Statuette of a man.
La roba che...
Wasn't carved, but produced using magic. Shame I can't ask Triss about it. Ah, here's Fringilla. Rope with which Stefan Skellen was hanged.
Questa me la prendo io.
Joachim de Vet's skull. Pretty grim curiosity.
Anche questo.
Full armor of the 7th Dareland Brigade. Excellent condition. Portrait of Emperor Emir. Tempera on wood. Pretty flattering, I'd say.
Non c'è più niente qui da fare? No. Vabbè. Si può andare. Corri? No. Nani? Qui mi puzza. Aspetta che salviamo. Con la maschera.
Zoltan, time we were on our way.
I suppose so. It's growing late.
Wait now. Leaving already? Where's that bottle you went to fetch?
Greetings, Belzen. We've a message for you from the boss.
Message? What kind of message?
Mr. Cleaver's very unhappy.
Now, just a minute. If any discrepancies have cropped up in the books, I can explain everything.
Too late. Grab him! And you two, get lost.
Leave him alone.
Cleaver will pay extra for killing the Witcher. Well, up to it, lads. Haven't you got all day?
Ma sono andati giù con niente.
Thanks. Oh, how will I ever explain this to Cleaver?
I'd recommend a letter.
Right. Got a pack.
Good luck then. Farewell.
You've a soft heart after all, Geralt. Oh, by the by, splendid job with that last one. Blood splatter nearly hit the ceiling.
Looked through Caesar's cabinet upstairs.
And?
No wonder he wasn't eager to show it off. Nilfgaardian armor, a portrait of Emir. You'll walk in Devet's skull, Vatier Dorito's dagger, the rope they hanged Skellen with.
Oh, shite! Disgusting fellow. To think I shook hands with him. But did you happen to take the rope? I know a few would pay a tidy sum for it. Some go in for that sort of thing.
No.
If you say so.
Also found a figurine. Nilfgaardian soldier. Magic spell on it of some sort, but I can't tell what kind.
Triss ought to know.
Triss is no longer around. So, got the full set of cards. What now?
Now we collect a shite load of coin for them. Let's go. The exchange. We should do it right quick.
Afraid your client might change his mind?
Oh, I'm more likely to. Had so many buyers for these cards, I felt like the belle of the ball.
So the buyer, who is he?
A friend of a friend.
With the library. Imagine that.
Ah, at last. I fear the body's gone cold.
What is this?
Your would-be buyer handed us his coin and departed. More or less in that order. Now, the cards, please. I trust obtaining them wasn't too troublesome.
Try it and find out.
You wish me to try? I'm not as foolish as Earl. You ought to know that by now.
Uh-oh.
Get to work, boys. The dwarf I wish to have alive. I must have a chat with him.
Doing it. Geralt, bastards get away with my coin. Damn it, with our coin. Chase the horse, son. I'll tend to the others.
Dove cazzo devo andare? Oh. Perché non va su? Vai di qua. Sì. Era già uccisi tutti quello là. Cazzo. Dove devo andare? No, dove va? Madonna santa. Su. Vai di qua.
What? Can't understand a word.
Can't get away, Duke. Might as well stop.
Giù, e madonna quante scale. Ancora giù, due palle. E quanto è lungo? Cazzo, mi ha chiuso la porta. Vaffanculo. Giù. Vai, 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 vai. Lì. C'è la porta chiusa. Oh, che palle. Devo andare qua. Vedo cosa ho lasciato dietro. Qui niente. Qui vedi che si vede la roba. Vai su. Vai, vai, vai. Ci capisco più un cazzo. Ok. Andiamo di qua. Questo è morto. Gol. Andiamo di qua. C'è una persona lì, adesso andiamo a vedere chi è. senza incastrarmi, grazie. Luca, perché è qui seduto?
Leave me, sliding drowners.
You could use a witcher.
Ha ha. Highly amusing. If I give you the coin, will you leave me be?
No.
No. Rather make sure this was our last meeting.
Le.
So, you get him? You get the coin?
Yes.
And what about Duke? Finish him off?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, that's grand. Well, Geralt, what's your preference? Coin or cards? I'd never have managed without you, so you choose. If you want gold, it's not a problem. I'll find another buyer for these cards in a flash.
Le carte le tengo io, dai, se posso.
Kind of curious how the cards might serve me.
Excellent. I'll take the coin to the King of Beggars right away. Surprise the prick.
Good luck, Sultan.
Thanks, Geralt. And remember, the catfish is the king of the Pontar.
Finita. Allora, intanto andiamoci a raccogliere sta robaccia. Ok, Jay. Allora, adesso abbiamo anche queste qua. Allora, adesso avrei questa qua, pugni furiosi, puntate alte no, giocatori, vince una carta, Vivian Vivaldi, sfida con l'host, adesso guardiamo. Cabaret, parla con Dedalion, Dedalion, io quello là. Mastro Fabbro, la perla nera che... contratti da Witcher, guardiamo cosa abbiamo. Allora, io sono livello 18, appena fatto, ok. Allora, io andrei a fare Cabaret, questa qua è da Dedalion, lì, come cavolo si chiama. Oh, adesso si è ribaggato.
Grey Knight, in the squire.
Willows. Andiamo a fare subito questa.
Sleep, sleep, sleep.
What was that about?
She spat in my face. Or might as well have. Called me a whoremonger and a witless hack. Can you imagine? Wit is my forte.
Gotta say, Priscilla's really growing on me.
Save it.
And why don't you save your pouting? Prove to her she's wrong.
Exactly what I plan to do. I've always dreamed of having my own cabaret. A bit of paint and plaster, and this place will do splendidly. Just one hitch. I need coin. So, if you happen to get a break between drowners and ecamajigs, maybe you can help an old friend out.
Where do you get this cabaret idea?
It's been a dream for years. Ever since we went to see one in Oxenford. Remember? The dancer hanging from the chandelier? And once she was completely downside up, she called you over and...
I remember.
How could you forget? And this place will be even better, I promise. That is, of course, if I can scrounge together the funds for some remodeling.
How can I help you?
I dated this girl once, Sophronia. That's a name if you can believe it. Has a merchant for a father, importer of spices from Zerrikania. And Daddy Dear would never refuse his daughter Dear a thing. We can borrow the coin from her.
Name rings a bell. Isn't this the woman you abandoned without saying a word? Stepped out for a bottle of wine, never to return?
You know, I bought that wine for a reason.
Long time ago, that.
Been away a while, sure. Which is why I need to draw on your authority. You've got some, you know, no matter what you might think.
Fine. Tell me what you want. Got a feeling you've a plan all cooked up.
Sophronia could still be holding a grudge after our unfortunate parting. But with a touch of help from you, I know she'll forgive me. And then give me that loan.
What's this help entail?
First of all, we need to borrow a dull sword from Madame Arena, one of her props. You know, the kind they use during performances? Get that, then meet me outside Sophronia's house.
Let's say I agree and go see Madame Arena. What will you be doing in the meantime?
Something I have to finish. But I promise I'll do it before you come back with the sword. Then I'll tell you the rest.
Fine, but...
Geralt, the only butts in this plan will be the ones filling my seats. It'll work, you'll see. Get the sword from Madame Arena and meet me outside Sophronia's at sunset.
Old man knew we never a gift last time. He
He
never given me nothing but floppy dick.
What's he schemed up this time?
You could put some sense into it.
No loitering round here.
Hey, pretty boy. What do
So, how you go with this healer? I was flipping a bit up my own business when suddenly...
Behave, Witcher.
andare di qua. Poi di qua.
Boars. Ah, so good to see you.
You and Dudu know each other well?
Yes, though he's never told me much.
Dudu old.
Precisely. I've bloodthirsty tyrants and whereas he always...
Got a request. Need to borrow one of your props. One of the swords you use for stage battles.
Mine? Whatever do you need that for?
I don't know, but Dandelion claims it's essential.
Oh, yes. I suspected Master Dandelion might have a hand in this. I certainly hope you don't aim to compete with me. Voilà.
Thanks. I'll try not to damage it. So long.
Spada mussata.
You laid the bands and having a
Reazione.
Long live Geralt of Rivia!
Nowadays, one
Dove cazzo si esce di qua?
descended to the state.
Ah, di qua. Madonna, che cazzo giro ho fatto.
like a new rise thinks you're a bigger rat figure than me.
There must be order.
Last chance to surrender unorthodox books.
Oh?
Grimoires and trust blaspheming the sacred flame especially.
Ignorance don't walk away your guilt.
Ah, finally made it. Listen, here's the plan. Sophronia loves adventure-filled romance novels. I can be a hero in her eyes if I can just save her from a bandit. I'll have her eating out of my hand, and there's no way she'll begrudge me that loan.
Want me to be the bandit?
Knew you'd see the sense in it right away.
Are you serious? That's your brilliant plan?
I never called it brilliant, but any kind of plan is better than none. Written your lines already.
You've written what?
So you know what to say during the performance. Here, Andromask, put it on. Sophronia can't recognize you.
But
No time. Sophronia's coming. Stick to the plan. We'll meet at the Rosemary in the morning.
Oddio.
Stop right there.
What is this?
No, perché non si conosce mica.
Save me!
Not your lucky day, miss. Hand me your purse, now.
Not so fast. Drop your sword, scoundrel. This is your first and last warning.
Dandelion!
'Tis I, though the scum of the city call me the Crimson Avenger.
More like the Crimson Asshole.
Silence, vermin! You shall regret the day you were born.
Crimson Avenger!
You're better than I thought. I've been hit! Ow!
To the house, quickly! He shan't get us there! Eternal fire, what do you want from us? Leave us be!
This rogue will soon run off. I'm sure of it. He wouldn't chance getting caught by the guards. Would he?
Okidoki. Mamma mia, è lontanissimo il rosmarino.
Oh. Now you.
Guards!
I serve the eternal fire.
Mug like that might get you a copper. Got to be elegant like that.
No loitering round here.
Hi, handsome.
What? He never given me nothing.
Beh, in teoria è mattina. Vabbè, andiamo qua. Sì, è partito un video.
There's been a misunderstanding. You're here too early.
We agreed to meet today, so we've come today. Supplies are all hauled in and the crew's raring to work. We'll start just as soon as our lovely directress gets round to deciding on the decoration.
But Dandelion doesn't even have the coin to pay you.
Turns out he does now, or soon will. At any rate, he's working on it.
See, it's all peachy. So will you finally decide what style you want for this interior?
Why are you asking me?
Well, the lovely lady seems to be having a hard time deciding. And Master Dandelion said he was torn between boudoir style and theatre decor, but that he'd let us know just as soon as we arrived. Now we're here, but no decision's been made. And the lady's horribly surprised she's to choose. Though apparently this whole renovation's for her sake.
For me?
Well, it's not for me. Now, would you please decide where I bust a vessel?
I've no idea what Dandelion would like. Geralt, you've known him longer. Say something.
Sure, I've known him longer, but he's never so much as changed his socks for me. Never mind commissioning a full-blown renovation. He's doing this for you, clearly. You should decide.
Both our lives have revolved around the stage, and cabaret's a form of theatre, in a way. Fine. Let's do the theatre decor. I certainly hope it'll be to his liking.
A wonderful choice it is. At last. Gentlemen, you're done lollygagging. Get to work.
Well, guess this cabaret's the real thing.
Ever since Dandelion inherited this place, he's talked about it constantly. I just never expected him to take action. And so quickly.
Who knows? Might even settle down now. He'll have to keep an eye on the business. Who would have known?
Despite what people say about him, Dandelion approaches life very rationally.
Come no?
We talking about the same Dandelion? Man who loses a fortune worth half of Novigrad in one night?
Dandelion can also be responsible. He always pays anyone who works for him on time, and he's never missed a performance.
Sure hope your opening won't be the first. He's still not here.
Well, he said as soon as he got the coin, he'd go see Polly, our choreographer. She's missed the last few rehearsals. I certainly hope he's not gotten into trouble.
Anything's possible with Dandelion. Let me see if I can't find him.
Oh, che palle ste queste, quindi legno.
You look fucking amazing.
How loutish. Hey, free boy.
Armed ruffians in town. Scandalous.
Trouble?
Eternal fire will guide us.
Eccolo qua.
What's the ruckus about?
Polly and her half-brained fiancé. They're fighting. She's the only one in this town who knows anything about choreography, and that lummox won't let her work for me.
Ciao Pino, tutto bene?
Hold on. What are you doing here? We were gonna meet at the Rosemary.
We were, but you didn't show. Priscilla started to worry, so I came to see how you were doing.
Priscilla started worrying about me? That's so nice!
Less for her than for you, I'm sure. So let's get back.
Did you not hear what's going on in there? We've gotta help Polly. Why do beautiful women always end up with such dicks?
No idea. Stand back. I'll break the door down.
Wait! Do we have to destroy her house?
Ottimo, ottimo, Pino.
She keeps a spare key around here somewhere.
How would you know she keeps a spare key around here?
It's not as if we started working together yesterday. Before Polly joined forces with Rubio,
You'd visit her? Often?
I'd hide out here while Priscilla and Polly rehearsed at the Rosemary in time. They worked on the dance numbers. I composed.
Come no?
So, Polly's not one of your...
I never mix business and pleasure.
The one exception being Priscilla.
Who you were just saying is worried about us. So enough of the chatter, and start looking.
Fine. Let's find the key.
Find anything?
An abomination.
Not here.
Oh, c'è qualcosa là. Poi
The
intanto la
ladies
prendiamo.
for the ending.
Not here.
C'è qualcosa anche lì? Dove? E basta.
Not here.
Geralt?
Ah, the key.
Quando prendiamo questo?
Waste of breath.
Letting such miscreants
Poi
into the
facciamo questo. 5, scegliamo, che non so mai cosa scegliamo. Oh.
Find anything?
Whoa! What the devil's this? Get out of my house!
Watch it, and leave the woman alone.
What the... She's my betrothed.
But I'm not your property.
I love her. I'll not let her sway her ass in his brothel.
Whoa, slow down there a minute. This is clearly one gigantic misunderstanding. One I can clear up in the blink of an eye.
Shove your excuses up your ass. Sod off, or I'll split your skull.
My friend asked you nicely, so please be courteous in return and hear him out, or we'll settle this another way.
All right, talk.
Rubio, right? Polly's told me so much about you. She said you're erudite and have an open mind.
You said that?
Come no?
Well, there's a truth to it. My mind's the open salt, but its open saltedness ends when my betrothed starts wagging her ass around brothels. Get out of here, both of yous. Polly's not going anywhere.
Let him finish. There's no brothel involved.
You see, friend, Geralt just hit the nail on the head. For what you have there is the old publicity placard.
Old?
Very. From a time when my establishment was under different management. I, however, would never let any indecency take place in my cabaret. My very reputation precludes it.
So, what's all this about?
Your betrothed is a first-class artiste, and I want to offer her a position worthy of her talents. She's to be my choreographer, and that in turn means she'll receive a share of the proceeds from every performance she choreographs.
Come no.
You mean to say...
coin?
And fame. No flirting required. You have my word.
Oh. Suppose, in that case...
I knew you'd agree.
It's settled then. See you at the Rosemary, Polly.
Well, I'm off.
I'll catch up to you. Whew. Never expected that to go so well.
You handled it well, Dandelion. Man was body in your hands once you called him erudite.
In negotiation, as in combat, the key is to find your opponent's weak spot and exploit it to the hilt.
So, time to head back?
I've still got to stop by Rotlick's. Commissioned some new placards from him a while ago, but Hubio came across the old version. Plowing artists got some serious explaining to do.
Who's Rotlick?
Never heard of him? Hank Rotlick, famous portrait artist?
Commissioned a portrait artist to paint your placards?
Henry's an old friend, needed the coin. And I decided we needed new placards to promote the opening performance. Seats won't fill themselves, you know.
I'll go see Rotlick. You head back to the Rosemary, or Priscilla will have my head.
Really? You'd go?
No, said that for the hell of it. Tell me where he lives.
Portside.
See you soon.
Palle estensioni. Ci fosse qualcosa di divertente da fare. Parlare. Qui sono cuoricini, sono puttane. No!
Save me! Cleanse the city streets of filth.
Ok, eccoci qua. Cosa c'è qua? Che è rosso. Allora, andiamo a vedere che così è sparito, salviamo, va in caso. No, sto sputtanato. Oh.
Looking for Rotlick.
You ain't alone. Damn halfling's in debt to half the city, but I'm here to scrape mine before the carcass is picked clean.
There's not enough for everyone, so bugger off. Feeding time's first come, first served.
You're not gonna rob him.
Strange, don't recall asking your permission. Get him, Fred!
Not your lucky day.
Oh. Aia. Facci sulla. Guardalo. Non mi fa usare le magie. Cristo santo. Cazzo, non li vedo. Via. Vieni qua. Venite su. Bastardi. Eccoli. Ti prendo. su. Peso, Ops. Oh, perché non va giù? Cazzo. Uno è andato. Dai. Qua. Oh, è andato giù anche questo.
Tell me what you want, damn it!
Placards.
There ain't no plowing placards here.
And Rotlick, where's he?
Same place as always. Vehicle bud estate. Losing his last crowns at the races.
See? Wasn't that easy? Could have said so right away.
Allora, guardiamo che cosa c'è. E basta. Qui c'è qualcosa che lampeggia. Oh, e dai, muovete. Abbiamo svaligiato tutto qua. Salviamo, va che meglio. Ok. Bene, dov'è che devo andare? 1100. Madonna. Dove cazzo è? Dov'è? Ah, laggiù. Qua. Qua. Ah, sono già finito adesso di energia. Vabbè. Ero mezzo morto, sono già pieno. Guarda te queste cazzo di missioni di merda, dove cazzo. Oh.
Come on, Roach.
No, quindi non è dove ho fatto la gara. Ho messo questo. O no? Sì, questo. Che devo parlare?
You Rotlick?
Henri Rotlick, artist, painter, debtor, and martyr to my art, at your service.
Dandelion sent me.
Oh, yes. Tell him his placards are done and safely hidden away, yet, alas, I cannot fetch them, as a group of angry creditors has seized my home.
Think I might have run into one of them.
Then you know my predicament. And now, Count de Louverton has offered me the chance to win it all back. I'm to wager on a race.
Generous. Not just anybody could afford to do that.
De Louverton is not just anybody. He's Duke Sam's youngest son. Sam of the well-known family of gem dealers. One debt more or less makes little difference to him.
What's there to worry about? This is your chance to settle up, get a clean slate.
We've had a spell of bad luck lately. Should I agree to de Louverton's offer and lose, I shall be in bondage to him for all time.
Dai, facciamo questo.
Let's do this. I'll enter the race. You'll bet on me. Win, pay your debts, then give me the placards.
You're that good a rider?
Far from the worst. Go tell the Count you accept his offer.
Non è andata male lì al mare. Devo salvare. Cristo santo. Che cazzo taglia strada qua ciccio? Rutina.
Oof. Thank you. I never expected this. May I ask to what I owe this generosity?
Let's just say I like to do a good deed from time to time. Can we get those placards now?
I'll bring them to the Rosemary in time, just as soon as I settle my obligations.
Fine. See you there.
Ah, qui c'è anche un'altra questa. Cos'è? Mastro delle corse, no, fare le corse non sono io. Sì, comunque stava da Dio. Bello, temperatura ottima, eccezionale. La bimba si è divertita, che è quello più importante, e basta. Allora, adesso dovrei tornarmene qua. Ups, qua. Sono finite ste cazzo di questi di merda di Dandelion. Mamma mia, mi palle.
Happiness will come today.
Adesso salviamo anche che vorrei. Mettiamo qua. Salvato, vai.
Well, well. See, the crew's been hard at work. Not bad.
I love it. Especially the, accoutrements on the wall.
Priscilla picked them.
Well, I must admit, you have great taste. What about Rotlick? Did you get the placards?
Rotlick said he'd bring them on his own. Should be here soon.
Great! The best way I can think of to promote the chameleon.
Never mentioned wanting to change the name.
Rosemary in Time wasn't all bad, but it conjured images of Temerian cuisine served by waitresses in peasant garb. Chameleon's a lot better for a cabaret, apart from which it emphasizes that the place has undergone a transformation. Just a better ring to it all round.
What about choreography? Prepared anything special for the opening?
We haven't. But Polly has. She's priceless. Came in and brought the girls in line before I could say knickers. Premier will have the audience on their feet, on their knees, both at the same time.
Guess everything's ready. So when's the opening?
Soon. We'll start our dress rehearsal in an hour. I just need to nip back home for my dress.
Thanks for everything.
Don't mention it.
Seems my cabaret dreams are about to come true. So, around to celebrate? I'm buying.
Why not?
That's my boy. The foreman mentioned he saw you and Priscilla talking.
He's all right.
And she say anything about me?
She said something that made me think she's not entirely normal.
What?
That you're responsible, got your feet planted firmly on the ground.
You're pulling my leg.
Not this time.
Bevi. Ti vuol sposare.
One thing's eating me. How do you manage to get the loan from Sophronia?
Ugh, wasn't easy. She got so excited about our performance, I had to read to her for 4 hours. 4 hours from the cloak and the dagger.
You mean you didn't...
Are you crazy? Who do you think I am?
Per il super puttaniere di Novigrad.
She's late, of course. She knew how important this night was to me.
Of course she did. Probably just making herself gorgeous. Takes time, you know.
So it's true. A woman's vanity knows no bounds.
Master Dandelion! Priscilla, she's...
What? Speak, man!
She's badly, been attacked. They took her to Vulmerius Hospital.
Attacked? She's hurt? Geralt, come with me, please.
Of course. Let's go.
Gods. Priscilla. Is she gonna live?
Well, I'd say that's certain. Her condition's critical but stable. Beg your pardon, but you are a relative?
Relative? No, a friend. A very close friend.
Dandelion, correct?
Sì, torna il
She uttered the
pollo,
name in her
tranqui.
few moments of lucidity. I am Joachim von Gratz, head of surgery. Until recently, a
Non so
lecturer
se
at
stasera o
Oxenford
domani,
Academy.
credo domani.
Enough of the courtesies. What are her injuries, besides her eye?
A concussion, cranial swelling, incision into her larynx, and scalding inside the throat and esophagus. Clearly someone forced her to imbibe a caustic fluid.
So this was no ordinary attack, no robbery.
Clearly not. It was the act of a demented mind, and not its first.
How can you know that?
I've seen wounds like this. They're not the kind one would forget, don't you agree? In fact, just this week a corpse turned up in the morgue with similar injuries. And no heart.
No heart? You mean that might have happened to Priscilla? Is someone looking into this?
This is Novigrad. Only the innocent burn here.
Geralt, I know I owe you 100 times over, but I need to ask you another favor. Find the bastard who did this. Find him and kill him.
Don't need any convincing. Come on, Dandelion. Let's think about what we can do.
I would suggest examining the previous victim's corpse. It has yet to be autopsied. Doing so could very well provide some clues. No need to look astonished, gentlemen. As a surgeon, I know the importance of preventive medicine. Rather than wait for this maniac to strike again, I'd prefer to excise him. Not unlike a tumor.
Think they'll let me into the morgue?
By the main entrance, certainly not. But you can also get inside through the sewers.
The sewers? Travel them often, Doctor?
As often as required for, the pursuit of preventive medicine.
Alternative treatments. Aggressive ones, I'm guessing. Interesting.
We can discuss this en route. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm. Ready and intrigued. I'll get whoever did this, Dandelion. Even if it's Hierarch Hemmelfart himself.
Thanks.
You lead.
Perché devo andare prima io, cazzo? Sei te che conosci il ogni ciccio.
So, preventive medicine you practice in the sewers. What's that about?
Think.
Salvato, ok.
Sewing up drowner victims can be awfully tedious. Is it not better to nip the problem in the bud? I tried to get the temple guard to enter the sewers, alas, to no avail. So I took matters into my own hands.
At no charge. Did I deal it?
Hear that?
Been hearing it for a while. Draw your weapon.
Fogne, ci saranno i drone o roba del genere. Sì. Laggata. Oh, cacchio laggata.
Horse. Yes. What is it?
Pesa. Cazzo di livello sono sti mostri? Oh. Ancora.
Priscilla, how's it look? Give it to me straight, no sugarcoating.
Io basso sono immerdato di sangue.
It's her voice that concerns me. Surely you understand what a terrible blow that would be to a Trobret. Enough to strip her of the will to live.
Any remedy for that?
I fear only your friend Dandelion can be of help on that count.
Avanti, togliti. Qui c'è qualcosa. No. Cazzo devo andare di qua.
Take the ladder.
Finalmente luce.
This is the place. Come, the quicker we take care of this, the better.
Why? Got somewhere to be?
Someone might disturb us. The coroner, for example. Or Reverend Nathaniel Custody. Very well. We seek the corpse of a dwarven woodcarver.
Dov'è? Qua. Ok, andiamo a vedere.
Looks like necrophage has got to this one. Let's keep looking. Human. Wrong body type.
Bisogna andare a guardare in tutte le celle. Andiamo a vedere di qua. Andiamo in questa. Qua.
That's gotta be him.
This one's a she. Remember, beards are no indicator of gender amongst dwarves.
Let's keep looking. A dwarf, but the hands. Not a carpenter's. A banker's, more likely. Calluses on the fingers, sawdust in the beard, clothes sticky with sap. Must be our dwarf.
Excellent. I trust you don't grow weak in the knees at the sight of blood.
Not a bit. Start the autopsy.
Where?
Let's look at his head. Hair smells like it's burnt, like he was in a fire.
Notice anything else? That his eyes have been scooped out, for instance?
Those burn marks I see in his eye sockets.
Yes, and some grey dust. Ash, it seems. Very fine.
Murderer gouged out his eyes, then put burning coals in the sockets.
So it seems. Looking at the wounds, it appears our woodcarver was still alive when it happened.
Let's examine the mouth. Burns, blisters.
Just like Priscilla's.
See this? Incision made into the voice box.
Indeed, so thin as to be nearly unnoticeable.
A small, extremely sharp instrument. Scalpel.
But why? The wound is too small to bleed, and there are signs of swelling. The murderer... I believe he performed a tracheotomy, so the victim wouldn't die too soon.
Let's examine his torso.
What have we here? Deep wound on the left side of his rib cage, and a scar the length of his stomach.
Let's examine the chest wound. Yeah, heart carved out, wound cauterized.
Wait a minute, there's something else.
An egg from an amphibian. A salamander? Scorched but intact.
I attended some lectures in herpetology as a student. Afraid I don't recall any amphibians that would lay eggs in corpses. So either Professor Cochrane was deeply mistaken, or this is our murderer's doing.
Look at the scar. Wounds long and thin, an incision. But the edges are ragged.
Means nothing. Look, no swelling, no bruises. An old injury, perhaps an accident in the workplace.
Open the abdominal cavity.
Due warning, it will stink of rot.
Once fought a Zoogle up to my waist in sewage, so I doubt... Wait. Smells not rot.
Formaldehyde. A medical novelty. Heavily diluted, it's remarkable at preserving organic tissue. In stronger proportions, it's more destructive than acid.
Explains why there's no smell of decay, and why his throat's scalded. Look at his hands. These welts. Rope burns, right? He was tied up.
I'd expect so. No one could sit through such torture unless bound.
Speaking from experience?
Yes, that of a victim. Spent a year in the dungeons of Tretogor. Long story.
Some other time, maybe. See the callus? Our dwarf wore a ring, but someone took it off him. See anything interesting on his legs?
His right foot. The ankle swollen, toenails broken. He clearly kicked something very hard, right before he kicked the bucket.
Doesn't strike me as the right time for jokes.
Apologies. We surgeons, we've a different sensibility.
Mm-hmm. And a different sense of humor.
Genitali.
His genitals. We ought to inspect those.
I sincerely doubt they bear any relation to the matter.
We'll see. Pull down his trousers and... shit.
Syphilis, actually. Early stages. No sign of diffusion.
Think there could be a connection?
Only as the killer's potential motivation.
All right. Think I know enough.
Enlighten me, please, because I've still no notion what this is about. What the motive might have been.
It's some kind of sick ritual. You saw it. Burns in the eye sockets, cavity where the heart should be, scalding liquid. All centering on warmth, heat, fire.
A fire eternal.
It's a lead worth following. Any idea what his name was?
Fabian Meyer. And I'm Hubert Reich, the coroner. I've come to perform the autopsy. but I see you've done it for me, Joachim. As always, you interfere where you're neither needed nor wanted. Drag others into trouble in the process. Who is this?
A student. Lifelong learner. Got a couple questions for you.
Very well, speak. But be quick. Reverend Nathaniel has come by for an inspection. He'll be here shortly.
Woodcarver's body. Where was it found? It's important.
Plan to investigate? Exciting. He died in his workshop south of the market square, just beside the gate to Far Corners. That poor Trebirates was attacked there. City's abuzz about it. But the woodcarver, Eustace the corpse collector, brought us the body. You should speak to him. Saw him just around the corner near... Oh, greetings, your reverence.
Who are these people? I believe I made it clear no one's to be allowed in, under any circumstances.
You did, but they're friends of the deceased. Here to collect the body.
Out of the question. Show them out at once.
As your reverence wishes. Gentlemen, follow me. You shall leave via another route.
Why do you cover for us?
I was covering my own arse. If Reverend Nathaniel had learned someone had entered the morgue, then cut open a corpse without his permission, I'd be in deep trouble. But you didn't give that a thought, did you, Joachim? As ever. Well, while I don't approve of your willfulness, I also wish to see this murderer hang. So, should I learn anything new related to this case, I will let you know.
Thank you.
Nathaniel, who is he?
A scoundrel, a rogue, like every man who wears the robes of the eternal fire.
Most are scoundrels before they ever put on the robes.
True in his case as well. Before he donned the frock, Nathaniel was a torturer, delighted especially in torturing women. Later, Hierarch Hemmelfart appointed him to oversee the morgue. He deals with the temple guard, supervises cremations, conducts funeral masses in the temple on the Isle, and so forth.
Dream job. Might have told me you know the coroner. We could have skipped the trip through the sewers.
I know him, thus I avoid him. I've said enough on the subject.
Don't aim to press you.
Thank you. I've nothing to hide. It's just an old wound, unhealed as yet. What will you do now?
Plenty of leads. Woodcarver's workshop, the corpse collector who found him, alley where Priscilla was attacked. Got work to do.
As do I. At the hospital. I must return there. But I shall keep my fingers crossed.
And I'll keep my eye on you.
Ok.
Hey, you! Yes, you! You got water on the brain?
Ottete. No, andiamo a vedere qua cerca. No, non voglio la nave. Allora, andiamo a vedere cos'era questa missione. Sì, questa qua. Di qua. Allora, quella più vicina è qua.
Bloody bandits! Can't go out in the streets no more!
At least before they didn't used to kill women.
Questo qua.
King of beggars, and you'll get no mercy no matter who you are.
Come posso?
Stop staring at the kids, you're
Saltare,
scaring
vabbè,
them.
andiamo avanti.
What happened here?
Vediamo dove mi dice di andare perché qui non mi fa vedere niente. Quello era già lì.
It just rains and rains.
Qua,
Anyone home?
Be gone, or I'll set me hounds on you. Molly, Striga, come!
Relax. I'm here about Fabian Meyer, looking for his killer.
That's altogether different. Sit, you stupid mutts, lie down. Come on, eh? Slowly now, lest they bite you.
So who might you be?
The Stiff's brother. Gus is the name. We ran a workshop together. Meyer and Meyer.
What'll it be now? Just Meyer?
Name it. I'll be closing it down now. As soon as I find a buyer for this shack, I'll head on to Mahakam. Be near my family, or what's left of it. So, what do you want to know? What can I tell you about Fabian?
Tell me what you know about the murder, in order, in detail.
It was like this. Had some work in Oxenford, and I was coming home. Saw a plume of smoke rising over the city. Thought to myself, blast it, gonna miss him burning another hag. But the smoke wasn't coming from Hierarch Square. It was coming from here. See the soot stains? That's where they burned our sculptures. Folk gathered round the blaze, and found Fabian here beside it. They'd already loaded him on the cart by the time I arrived.
Talk to your neighbors. They see anything suspicious beforehand? Hear anything?
Claimed not to. But even if they had, they'd not have helped. In Novigrad, folk give bleeding orphans in the street a wide berth so as not to stain their poor lanes. What do they care about some dwarf?
Your brother have any enemies? Anyone dislike him? Threaten him, maybe?
'Twas Fabian who threatened this one last. Oh, you were a good dwarf. Craftsman like no other. But you were an incorrigible whoremonger as well. Whenever we put a bit of coin aside, I'd say, let's buy some tools, quality timber. No, he grabbed the purse and head out whoring. Took to following one in particular. He'd say, "'Tis all your fault, dirty bitch, human dish rag," and other obscenities. Don't rightly know what that was about. Maybe he was in love with her.
Know where I can find her, this dish rag?
City cemetery. She died a few days back, quietly in her sleep. Her pont said a fever took her.
Fine, we've talked enough. Need to look around.
Be my guest. Just beware of the dogs.
Bloodstains.
That's where Fabian lay when they found him.
Statues of the old gods. Nothing but women. Shapely ones. Murderer dragged something heavy. Dragged something across the floor. Statues. Or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly.
C'è qualcosa qua.
Mind if I go inside the workshop?
I've not even peeked inside since they found Fabian. But I'll open it for you if you want.
Cazzo, mi ha sbattuto giù. Che cavolo.
More bloodstains, but not near enough to say he bled to death. Unless... Furniture got knocked over. This looks like it was kicked. Formaldehyde. Doubt Fabian used it.
Aye.
Already know what happened. Fabian was in the workshop. Murderer attacked him there. They struggled. Fabian was overpowered, then tortured. For a time.
I needn't know the details. Truth be told, I hadn't the stomach for him.
When it was over, the murderer dragged Fabian to the courtyard, then made a pyre of sculptures, set them aflame.
But why? Why do all that?
To teach a lesson. To him, you, the whole city. Had a look at your sculptures.
And? Lifelike, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. The women especially. Never seen a bust that size on Melitele.
Oh aye, Fabian's handiwork. I told him, brother, tits like that will crush her back. Whittle him down. He said nay, they'd sell better this way. Told me to shut me trap. And sell they did. Till one sermon at the temple, and the celebrating reverend said that whoso buys idols from the non-human Myers sins twofold, as a heretic and as a lecher. That was the end of that.
Fine, we've talked enough. Won't learn anything else here. Take care.
Ok, andiamo da questo.
Oh, you scared?
A brazier. This time of year? Man's footprint. The murderer's maybe. Weight on his heel, human. Took a step back. Priscilla's.
That him?
How am I to know? Watch him, see what he does.
I know that smell. Formaldehyde.
That's it. Gotta get around him.
Shut up and fight.
Ma che palle.
That's it, you're in for it. Take him from the back.
Think you'll gut me too, huh? Up your ass, deviant! Hoes can fight back!
Calm down, I'm not gonna hurt you. What are you doing here?
Getting vengeance. Well, why are you staring? Have you not heard killers always return to the scene of their crime?
Povera deficiente, dovresti
Me and
essere
my brothers are
presa,
waiting here to give him a
fucilata.
warm
Pensa che
welcome
figlia
for Priscilla. Almost did her in, the whole son.
I know. Here to look for clues and find anyone who might know something.
Fear I can't help you much. But I can tell you what I know.
You and Priscilla friends?
Friends? Nah. But she saw more than a stupid whore in me. Treated me with respect. It mattered. I was looking to give up whoring. Pick up a decent trade. But none would take me. Not as a washerwoman, nor a servant, nor a cook. Felt like a leper, I did. But Priscilla, she was different. Agreed to put me in her place, you see?
Porca vacca.
Lots of the other actors, they were afraid on account of her jesting about the eternal fire. Whistling Wendy on stage, can you imagine it? Well, dream's gone now. I'm back to working street corners.
Sorry to hear that.
You could do worse as work goes. Or so I tell myself.
Priscilla wasn't the sole victim. You aware of that?
Oh, dearie. Course I was. This didn't start yesterday. Others have died like this before. Beggars, street girls, orphans. But who'd have a drama concern about them? Human rubbish. It's what the guards call us.
Recall any names?
They didn't have proper ones. Baldy, curly, buns. That's what folk called them. No friends, no families. Their bodies were burned long ago.
Take care now. And I got a murderer to catch.
Oh, your head's ringing. What do you want?
Murderer fled before the guards arrived. Ran this way.
Cazzo c'è qua? Ah, sempre quel foglio là. Ma come cazzo ha fatto a saltare? Ah, madonna. Allora, adesso a me manca ancora un punto. Quello che appunto la rondine, che cazzo.
Oi, Witcher! Coroner wants to see you. Been another victim. Told me to say the main door will be open for you. You're to come as soon
Pensavo che
as
ci
you
fosse un
can.
altro punto, invece no. Cazzo vuoi? Cazzo mi spinge? Qui c'è stata un'altra vittima.
Oh!
E via dalle balle. Beh, più di una.
You Eustace, the corpse collector?
I? How'd you know?
Ah, era questo qua, sì.
Fourth sense, I think it is. You bring Fabian Meyer's body to the morgue?
Fabian. Oh, yeah, I remember. No ice, no art, one of them, right? No purse neither, as I recall.
One of them? So there have been other bodies like that?
Sure have. Beggars, street urchins, and street walkers. One went so portly, I had to cut her into pieces to fit her in me wheelbarrow. Slippery sow, they called her, on account of her.
Some things are best left unsaid. What happened to the pieces?
What do you mean? Reverend Nathaniel ordered them burned. Every last one. Oh, shame that was.
Shame? Why? Actually, never mind. Another thing that's best left unsaid. You searched Fabian's body?
Well, I cast an eye in his pockets. Made sure nothing went to waste.
I call a spade a spade. You rob corpses.
And I call a prick a prick. It's none of your fucking concern. What, are you a tax collector? Piss off, mutant.
Talk. What did you find on him?
I had you wish. Triflings, baubles, gloss-beaded ring, handful of coins, and a letter. Look, vellum, quality parchment that. I'll wipe off the writing as so it is new.
That's human skin. Priscilla. Next victim's name. If you'd given this to the right person, she might not have been hurt.
Pezzo di merda.
What the fuck do I care what happens to some Priscilla? We short of wenches in this town.
Lo colpisce alla grande, vaffanculo.
Oi, fucking hell! What was that for?
Perché sono una testa.
For everything.
Dove che siamo qua a proposito? Nella mappa? Ah, proprio al centro, ok. Allora, intanto salviamo, va. Non so mai.
Geralt, right? I'm glad you're here. Held off on the autopsy till you arrived.
Nice of you, especially given you didn't seem pleased about my previous visit.
Because you came unannounced and in unfortunate company. I also had Reverend Nathaniel to contend with. Our spiritual caretaker has left the city on some important matter. And I know who you are, what drives you. I'm more than happy to aid your investigation.
By the way, you and Von Gratz don't exactly get along. Why is that?
I had him sent to prison. You see, Joachim led the student protests in 1242, a senseless and brutal revolt. People were dying, Witcher. Those who rejected liberty, equality, and fraternity would be found in the gutter come morning. Their throats slit from ear to ear with surgical precision. Joachim had been my favorite student, but alas, I had to do something. So I reported him. Then I left the university and found work in the morgue, where none care about my past. Whereas Joachim, oh, fate's ironies. Years later, he was appointed head of the very ward I had founded.
Cioè, così un professore, cazzo, sembra giovanissimo. Appunto.
How old's Von Gratz? 50? 60?
53, I believe. Why do you ask?
You look a little young to have been his teacher.
Not surprising. For years, I've lived in the cold and dark, breathing the vapors of embalming fluids. In short, working with corpses extends one's life. Amusing, is it not?
Mi puzza.
Who's the victim this time?
Joris Aquinas, a lecturer in theology at Oxenfurt Academy. Found this morning at his home, on a catafalque made of his books.
Any titles in particular?
It seems all the tomes dealt with the eternal fire. Treatises critical of the faith's doctrines.
Yeah, mortal sin in Novigrad. Not fond of Nathaniel?
Very few people are. He's cruel and capricious. He stormed in here once, grabbed a scalpel I was sterilizing over a burner, sliced my back with it to the bone, because I had forgotten to lock the storeroom. Hard to be fond of someone like that, wouldn't you agree? Let's start. Gladly. The wounds conform to the killer's modus operandi. The victim was bound and forced to drink formaldehyde. Next, the killer removed the eyes, placed burning coals in the sockets, then opened the rib cage and... What's this? A parchment. Made of human skin.
A message from the murderer. The name of his next victim. Patricia Vegelbud.
Do you know her?
Yes. Even went to her estate once with... Gotta find her, now.
Dove si esce? Di qua. Sono preoccupato. Però questo cittadino preoccupato.
Till next time, Master.
1000? Oh, alta. Ah, c'è di sopra e qua sotto, vai. Di qua. Devo seguire quello verde. Dove c'è? Ah, sempre il sornione. Un cittadino preoccupato. Allora, la tenuta dov'è? Qua. Vabbè, questa è quella di Susanna a casa. Ah, era quella che ho preso il figlio quando mi sono baciato con Tris.
What do you want?
Need to talk to Patricia Vegelbud.
You think any bum off the street can...
Her life's in danger. Let me in or have her blood on your hands.
If you thought this up, and I let you in, I'll throw my arse out the door.
Always thought a guard was supposed to protect his charge, not his ass.
Vai tranquillo.
I'll take you to Lady Vegelbud. Just no trickery. Understand?
Oh, Geralt, what a pleasant surprise.
Not pleasant at all. I gotta see your mother. Her life's in danger.
In danger? Come now. I saw Mother this morning. She seemed sad, true, but in perfect health.
I'm hunting a serial killer, and I've got reason to believe your mother will be his next victim.
Why, even if it's true, our guards...
He's exceptionally cruel when he kills, tortures his victims, cuts out their hearts. So let's see how she is, just in case.
I find this all very hard to believe, but you appear to be quite serious. Please, follow me.
Cristo santo, ma piove sempre qua, veramente.
A fire fit for Bellatane, except it's the wrong time of year.
I mentioned Mother seems sad. Do you remember? In fact, she's in the midst of a crisis of faith. A rather serious one. We'd been to Novigrad. Mother had seen the pyres in Hierarch Square, but had not a word on our way home. She had all the holy books and signals the necros gathered, taken outside and burnt. Then she locked herself in her room.
We need to hurry.
Hear that? Calm and quiet. All seems to be in order.
We should go in, just to be sure.
You're relentless, aren't you? Fine. But wait here, please. Mother's certainly not in the mood for guests.
Oh!
He ran out the other door! Catch him!
Non posso salvare. Ok, è partito salvato, vai.
Spread out! Move, we're still here! There he is! Get him!
Dov'è? Non lo vedo più. l'ha ucciso.
Halt! For I put a bolt between your eyes!
Listen, you got the wrong guy.
Save your trickery, taking you to the heiress.
Well, killer's already escaped. Lead the way, hero.
We got him, Lady Ingrid. Wasn't easy, but...
Lower that crossbow before you hurt yourself. This man is innocent.
Forgive me. I saw him running. Thought it was the killer fleeing.
I was chasing him, and I'd have caught him if you hadn't gotten in my way.
Out of my sight, at once! Mother! Why did he do this to her? Why?
Because she blasphemed the eternal fire. Only thing that ties her to the other victims. Ingrid, I know this is a hard time for you, but usually the killer leaves a note on the body. A note indicating his next victim. May I?
Very well. But you should be on your own. I do not wish to see her in this state. I do not wish to remember her like that. And let her be the last victim. Please.
Bruises, broken fingernails. She defended herself. Must be why it took him longer, and why he almost got caught. Here it is. Sweet Nettie, crippled Kate's. Growing bolder, not just the name but the place too. Won't get away this time. Same wounds as the previous victims. Examination would be a waste of time. Gotta get to another empty formaldehyde bottle.
Però è roba da medico questa roba qua. Quindi deve essere un dottore. Poi quell'altro con cui ho parlato, cazzo, sono messo da male. Vado a parlare con la tizia. Ah, cazzo vai. Vabbè. Va via, dai. Merda, sono messo anche da culo, non c'è neanche la ronda. E corri. Qui dai quelli.
Stop it!
Porca se lunga sta questa, allora devo andare. O qua, prendo questa. Bella lunga, vai, come questa. Allora intanto sono qua, meditazione, faccio così. Non puoi farla adesso, perché non posso farla adesso? Perché qui mi ha spinta. No, è lei che mi ha spinto. Affanculo, allora, perché mi devo curare. Oh, grazie. Allora devo andare di qua.
I've had enough of living.
Io dalle palle. Ah, abbiamo detto un bordello.
What?
Sweet Nettie, where is she?
Upstairs. But she's with a very important client. Do not disturb them.
Di sopra, ho detto. Dove si va di sopra? Come cazzo si fa? Ah, di qua. Sopra ancora. Quindi di qua. Palle.
No one will hear you, bitch. Not a soul.
You, though? Whole town will hear you in a minute.
Yet again you disturb me, and I so dislike being disturbed. I was to play with sweet Nettie, render her not so sweet, but I shall see to you first.
First, gotta tell me why you do it.
For pleasure. Satisfaction.
Achievable with whores in a lot of ways, many traditional. Doesn't take killing them, trust me.
Who said anything about killing? I could stop at a few burns. 3rd degree, but still. This rosy skin will roast quite well.
Spare me your lies. I've seen your victims. I know how they end. You don't stop. Not unless someone gets in your way. Like I'm doing now.
What the fuck are you on about?
Murder. You killed Fabian Meyer, Patricia Vegelbud, and many others.
Bollocks. You're mistaken, vagrant.
Found a message on Patricia's body. Led me here to crippled Kate's. To sweet Nettie. If you didn't leave it, who did?
I don't know, but I see we must talk. Calmly.
Who knew you'd be here?
Strangely enough, I don't announce these outings far and wide. There's but one man who... That's impossible. He treats even corpses with kid gloves.
The coroner. Said you were busy, that you wouldn't visit the morgue. Gotta go after him.
Go. But to Warehouse 12 at the docks. He's there this time of day, procuring supplies. Formaldehyde. I shall stay here. I've unfinished business with sweet Nettie. After all, I paid in advance.
Boobies.
You'll untie her, drop your coin pouch on the table, then leave here and never come back.
Yes, I will.
Good boy.
Ok, quindi abbiamo capito che era il... di qua? Credo di sì. No, ma dove cazzo è? Oh! Porca puttana. Labirinto sto posto, veramente. Dov'è? Dove si può andare giù? Di qua? Ah, ok. Allora, devo andare al porto,
I can see it in your face.
So, what's it gonna be?
I have.
But, madam, well,
You look fucking amazing.
Quindi era il coroner. Andiamo a
Rain again. Damn mages. Rain again. Damn mages.
Order's gonna rise. Oh, I've had enough of living.
Oh! Piove sempre. Allora adesso facciamo così che ci rinchiazziamo, che secondo me dovrò confrontarmi con... Oh, finché di piovere, incredibile. Andiamo a vedere. Serve una chiave. Faccio una chiave. Ok. Ah.
Run out of formaldehyde.
I underestimated you. You almost caught me in flagrante delicto. Now you've seen through my bluff with Nathaniel. Although, you've not divined all, I see.
Spada d'argento, un vampiro superiore.
Who?
O un mutaforma
What
o
are
un
you?
vampiro.
A vampire?
Vampiro.
Higher, of course.
Ah.
Got a reason for killing? A reason to torture?
I thought you'd figure that out as well. The symbolism's rather obvious. Coals for those who are blind to the fire. The egg of a salamander born of fire to replace their cold, doubting hearts. Fire down the throat that...
Yeah, symbolism's clear. What's not is why a vampire would kill in the name of the eternal fire.
Should be equally obvious. I concur with the Church's diagnosis. Novigrad is a fallen city. Its population amnesiacs to the very concepts of decency and morality. So I decided to remind them, in a manner they'd be certain to notice.
There are other ways. Could have set up a soapbox in Hierarch Square, preached from it.
How funny. That's exactly what I did. But none listened. Instead they laughed.
Un vampiro
threw
che
stones.
giovane, infatti.
Give a thought to my victims. A lecherous woodcarver who'd spend his last copper on whores. An old countess who defiled symbols of the faith. A Trebirates for whom nothing was sacred, nothing above ridicule. They did not deserve to live. But their deaths could be a lesson to others. Awaken them, scare them onto the correct path, the path to the fire, to cleansing, to salvation. For you, I'm afraid it's too late. You are a man of little faith. I sense this.
Mm-hmm. But I'm pretty good with a sword.
Pretty good. Might not.
Oh, oh. Aspetta. Antinecrofagi, antivampiri. Ok, poi andiamo nel bestiario. I vampiri, demoni. Vampiri superiori. Igni, ok. Aiuto. Oh. Fanculo, va. E anche questa è finita. E vai. Ma che ci siamo avuto da prendere qua. Ah. La madonna, dove cazzo è? Ah, perché sono qua. Allora andiamo qua. Ah, era sto stronzo qua che uccideva un vampiro. Mi sembrava che fosse giovane, troppo giovane.
They've gone to another at the stake. It's judge ones, Redanians. As long as they pay.
According to the cause,
Radovid's not whit better than me. They're not much nice.
Allora.
times like war. Never know what you're done for.
On the guards.
Awful pale.
Dove qua? Sì.
How's?
Better, right?
Yes.
Did you take care of what I asked?
Yeah. The Witcher's way.
Thank you, Geralt. From me and Priscilla.
Don't mention it. Nothing a friend wouldn't do. She's talking again. Nice surprise.
Isn't it? Professor von Gratz told me her wounds are healing faster than a troll's. Not the most flattering comparison, but encouraging. Maybe she might even sing again someday. For now, we'll try performing as a duo. She'll play the lute, I'll sing. Dandelion and Calinetta. Got a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
Sounds great. Good luck, Dandelion. On stage and off.
Finita. Sì, grande, ottimo, ottimo, basta, sta questa. Grande Pino, va bene, vai tranquillo. Allora, Sky Legion ancora no, perché c'ho ancora parecchia roba qua da fare. Come ho detto, un banchetto per i corpi, però intanto vorrei andare a fare caccia al tesoro. C'è quella del grifone e la scuola del gatto. Allora, intanto andrei a fare queste. Allora, però prima devo andare a cercare un punto dove recallarmi. Allora, intanto voglio vedere dove sono. Una è qua e l'altra è lì, eh. Allora, intanto io mi prendo questo punto. Mi cambia sempre i punti. No, dove vado? Di qua. No, dentro le fogne no.
Unbelievable.
What's your hair lately?
Best deal around. One for the price of two.
Snake eyes. Got a snake's tongue as well.
Come closer, don't be shy. You'll find out.
Ok. Allora, adesso io devo andare... Andiamo... Cos'è sto posto? Vabbè, andiamo qua. Allora, mi dice andare qua. Vieni subito qua, cavallo. Dove cazzo stai? Allora, il primo mi dice che ho visto che qui vicino, qua. Andiamo qua. Faccio prima andare di qua, vai. Perché ha rallentato? Di qua. Di sicuro ci sono nemici e qua. Cazzo c'è qua? Perché? Non parlo?
Might want to look around some.
Oh, qui c'è qualcosa? No. Qui dietro. No. Però sembra che c'è una finta parete, non capisco. Due maroni. Qui c'è del fumo. cazzo è? Qua, eccola. Ok. E uno trovato, ottimo. Poi adesso devo andare... Oddio, per arrivare qua devo andare qua. E dai, corri, cavallo. Qui è pieno di nemici. Cazzo sono? Livello 7. Perché te non sei caduto? Oh! Un attimo. Oh, via, 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 via! Ma perché non saltava? Cristo santo! Cazzo, sono piantato lì a camminare. Ma guarda, te mi fa incazzare sto gioco per alcune cagate che ha. Ero lì che usavo la cosa, il tasto, l'ho premuto migliaia di volte. Niente, stava lì fermo. Cioè, è stupido. Sono ancora qua. Se vaffanculo, guarda. Mi fa innervosire sta cosa. Avanti. E muoviti. Anzi, fammi fare una cosa, no? Salviamo qua, vai. Adesso funziona, cazzo. Cristo santo. Aia. Qui c'è altro. Oh! Oh, ma vaffanculo, va! Ma perché non la tiri?
Not too late to surrender.
Cristo santo, ma che cazzo di difesa ha questo qua? Nonna! No, come ha fatto? Come ha fatto? Come minchia ha fatto? Va bene, vai tranquillo. Cazzo, io c'ho una difesa pazzesca sto soggetto. Madonna santa. Cioè livello 7 ma mi spacca il culo, cioè sono livello 18, che cazzo. Ci ho tirato giù un vampiro superiore con niente, sto qua faccio fatica, che cacchio è? Ah, qui va bene Igni, vai, corri.
Never learn.
Ok. Adesso andiamo da questi. Questo è più... No, io voglio quell'altro con l'arco. Oddio. Che cazzo è successo qua? Ma che... Ah. Ok. La tastiera che è andata in tilt. Scusate. Che segno guardo. Oh, niente, non lo becco, Ok, te togliti dalle palle. Guarda che mi blocca sempre, ma che cazzo è sto qua? Scusa. Affanculo, va. No. Proviamo questo, cioè io non lo so. Un livello 7 che così rompi palle. Io va, rompi cazzo. Madonna santa, un incubo. Ma questo è il loro tesoro, una merda. Culo, va. Qui. Mamma mia. Qua c'è il simbolo che mi serviva.
Might want to look around some.
Oh. Adesso bisogna trovare dov'è. Sarà qui sopra. L'ho trovato, ok. Un bel kit, va sempre bene. Ok. Mi manca uno. Dov'è? Qua. Andiamo. Fuck ragazzi, un incubo è stato. Allora, il prossimo dov'è? Dove cazzo è? Là sopra. Devo andare qua, che intanto mi vado a fare questo e poi vado lì, dai. Però io devo andare prima in città, che è qua. Ah. Oh! Vaffanculo, per una volta che mi era funzionato. Aia.
Not good.
Madonna, ma quanti cazzo sono? Un altro c'era. Oh. Finiti? Madonna. Ok. Perfetto, io voglio tornare nella città. Dove cazzo è la città? Ah, qui c'è anche il posto per ricallarmi. Perfetto, ok. Dov'è?
Can you kill the monster?
No, rompere. Allora, ho detto che voglio andare qua. Bene. Finito anche le rondini. Cristo santo, via. Grazie. Salviamo, vai, partita salvata e andiamo. Devo andare dove? Intanto voglio andare ad aprire questa che l'ho già aperta. Poi andrei qua e qua. Così mi crafto anche la nuova armatura, vai.
Damn, you're ugly.
Giù di qua. A posto. Questo è abbastanza facile.
Run, Roach.
Intanto guardiamo di andare all'altro. Di qua. No, devo andare di qua, giusto. Ho messo il punto là. Qua. Fuoco.
Show me what you got.
Vaffanculo. Anche i tirarmi della merda, Cazzo fa, sguarisce? fatta colpirmi, vedi che sono stronzato, non so spostare. Ecco, che mi colpisce, che due palle, guarda. Poi vengo anche disturbato e muoio, beh, mi sembra giusto. Ragazzi, due palle. Vabbè, dai. Vediamo dove cazzo sono. Allora, devo fare quale? Questo qua nuovamente, ma che due maroni, proprio mia moglie doveva uscire a rompermi i maroni. Dai, guardate che sto cavallo scemo. E corri! Per un corre. Oh, alleluia. Ecco, si va a piantare. Corri, scemo di un cavallo.
Any last words?
Don't let him touch his breath!
Adesso devo andare qua, da quest'altro mostro, sempre che Roach si muova invece star lì a rompere i coglioni. Che cazzo di giro fai?
Come on, Roach.
Cavallo. Dovrei essere qua, sì. Salviamo. Partita salvata, vai, adesso mettiamo così. E muori. Porca vacca. Boh, adesso mi manca solo quel pezzo qua e ho finito questa qua. Perché non parte? Rallenta, non si capisce il perché. Riesce a correre. Cristo santo. Drago. Qua.
Might want to look around some.
C'è viverno, drago, non so. Scusa. No. Ah, beccato. Sega. Vediamo dov'è sto pezzo. Non lo vedo. Oppure non è... Ah, qua. Ok. Allora, parte 1 finita, quindi c'è anche la parte 2, vedi? Devo andare qua, allora, caccia il tesoro. La storia del gatto del grifone. Andiamo a fare questa, che la completiamo tutta, e poi andiamo a fare alcuni contratti da Witcher. Poi chiudo la live, che continuo poi stasera. Dove sono entrato? Cosa vuol dire? Pino. Io devo tornare qua. Così cerco di raggiungere il livello 19, finisco alcuni contratti e poi dopo mi metto, ricontinuo con la storia e vado a Skyledge o Scaleghe, come lo dicono loro. Figurati se non si piantava. Ah, ho sbagliato, Cristo. Stavo seguendo i puntini invece di andare... Vabbè, tanto è qua, perfetto, è vicino, dai. Non è andata tanto male, dai.
You can get food from the Baron's men.
Vediamo il punto. Ok. Mamma mia, pesa, pesa. Allora, adesso devo andare qua. Oh, qui c'è qua. Ah no, lì sono le corse. L'altro dove sono gli altri punti? Uno è qua e l'altro è qua. Ok. Allora, intanto andrei qua. La trulla lì, come cavolo si chiamava?
Might want to look around some.
Lol, ce n'è uno qua. Saperlo prima. Allora, adesso qui intorno. Ah, eccolo qua. Questo è abbastanza facile. Poi andiamo al prossimo, che andiamo questo qua. Crocevia. Livello 8, ci vai qua. Allora, come qua Rutilla? Non sta laggiù in fondo. Guarda, ci gira intorno. Alleluia.
Faster.
Si è svegliato. Non c'ho più pozioni, aspetta, va che non so cosa mi aspetta. Ok. Non so mai, salviamo, ok. Come mi dice di qua? Sangue. Cazzo è sto sangue? Scusa.
Something heavy was dragged through here. Bodies.
Che cazzo è contratto? Che è sto robo?
Wyvern. Wonderful. Giù con niente da dire.
Vabbè, dai, andiamo a vederli qua.
Rigor mortis suggests poison. Hang on. Liver's gone, chewed out. Something heavy was dragged through here. Bodies?
Guarda, la stessa direzione dove devo andare per il mio coso. Quindi c'è giù di qua. Ok. Poi spero che sia qua. Sì, sì, di qua.
Ghoul's nest.
Quindi è qua? No, sì. Qua è qua.
Might want to look around some.
Dai, 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 dai. Qui c'ho anche un contratto da Witcher qua. Bene. Qui c'è anche un fumo. Sì, qui saranno quelli lì dei...
No uniform, no boots. Clearly not an Nilfgaardian soldier. Someone from the village nearby? No uniform, no boots. Clearly not an Nilfgaardian soldier. Someone from the village nearby? No uniform, no boots. Clearly not a Nilfgaardian soldier. Someone from the village nearby?
E qui c'è il fumo che in teoria mi portava fuori, che mi portava dalla viverna, che ho già segato. Ok, perfetto. Schema di potenziamento. Ah sì, adesso devo andare dall'altra parte. Allora, l'altro dov'è? Dovrei aver già preso tutto per... cioè mi mancano solo i guanti e poi... Allora, adesso facciamo... guardiamo dove devo andare innanzitutto. Intanto vado al crocevia, poi devo andare qui, Allora, però non sono mai stato qua. Quindi io direi dal crocevia il punto più vicino qual è? Qua. Sì, mi conviene andare di qua, giù tutto, ok, via. Il crocevia sì, l'ho già messo io, ok, perfetto.
Come on, Roach.
Dai, dai. Vai qua. Cos'è sta roba? Livello 23, wow. Ma quanti sono? E dove andate? Livello 23, non mi fate più paura. Quanti ne sono rimasti ancora?
Ugly bastard.
Contratto. Ok. Mamma mia, quanta merda che c'era qua. Vabbè, ma i contratti li faccio dopo. Allora, abbiamo detto che devo andare quindi qui, l'abbiamo ripulito, questa zona, Ok, il cavallo è qua. Andiamo. C'ho la spada che anche è diventata una pattumiera tra poco. Ah, questo qui sì, non faceva niente, ero già fatti. Che cazzo fa? Boh. E vado dritto finché posso andare dritto. E di qua. Solo te, sega.
What now, you piece of filth?
Yeah. Ce n'è un altro. Ah! Via! Fai uno scherzo? Ce n'è un altro ancora. Maroni. Questo è grosso. Sono senza cura. Che gli prende per il culo che va avanti e indietro. Ah, sono incastrato. C'ho la spada rotta. Questi alberi. Che cazzo c'era? Posso dar fuoco? Sì, posso dar fuoco. Trovo i tesori. Ok, e anche questa è finita. C'è anche la spada da riparare. Adesso guardiamo un attimo. Allora, io sono qua, non sono mai andato lì, qua. Allora, intanto guardiamo i contratti da Witcher. Quanto mi manca per fare il coso? Contratti. Allora, c'ho questo qui del livello 7, pattuglia scomparsa. Torna al coso. Ah, è quella lì, ok. Poi, tracce misteriose e questo qua. Cos'è questo qua? Vabbè. Guardiamo questo qua, contratto misteriosi delitti di Stradin. Ah, era quello dove ero io prima, ok. Allora io continuerei questa, però io prima devo andarmi a rimettere un po' a posto le armi. Se trovassi il mio cavallo, grazie. Allora, innanzitutto, quello è là, Allora, Stradin è lì. Andiamo qua e mi dice andare dall'altra parte. Okay. Andiamo di qua, faccio un paio di contratti, poi come ho detto dopo io chiudo, ci rivediamo poi stasera e andiamo avanti con la storia, proprio con la storia, perché ormai ho finito tutto qua, quindi possiamo andare nella nuova mappa. Ho quasi raggiunto il livello, sta roba, il livello 20, cioè no, 19, sono più di 18, poi mi crafto la nuova armatura e direi che sono a un buon punto. Dove cazzo sto andando? Io devo andare di qua, confondo sempre. Basta. L'accampamento da strano con tutti i mostri. Sì, qua, allora. Allora, andiamo, qui mi fa investigare ancora, però prima andiamo a parlare un po' di soldi, va. Andiamo, mi dice di andare di qua. Oh, qui posso anche riparare. Intanto parliamo con questo.
What brings you here?
Saw your notice. Can anyone tell me about the monster?
I can. The patrol has...
What makes this...
Some Bredanians? You must...
Parliamo della mia ricompensa.
Need more coin. Offer's not nearly enough.
381. Andiamo a 320, dai.
This much we can pay.
Perfetto.
Deal. I'll see what happened to your patrol, whether there really is a monster in byways.
Good, good.
Perfetto, andiamo a riparare. Ah, perfetto.
Yeah?
Mostrami cosa hai da fare.
Let me see what you're offering.
Allora, smonta, rimuovi, no, ripara. Prima di riparare però, no, dai, ripariamo. Perché io c'ho poi tutto, no? Fammi dire. Spada, pugnale, 2. Sì, ma mi fa solo roba piccola questo qua, non mi fa la roba grossa, Cristo. Infatti arriva fino al 13, 16, no, spada d'argento perfetta, però non mi fa mica gli altri che ho preso. Allora devo andare da un'altra parte, vabbè, ho capito. Vabbè, l'abbiamo riparato. Già che ci sono, però potenziali. Un po' prima. Ho messo il ok. Salviamo e torniamo di qua. Dov'è il punto? Qua. Adesso dobbiamo andare qui giù. Ok. Intanto guardiamo di raccogliere sta roba, cazzo potevo anche vendere. Oh,
anyone there? You can come out. It's safe now.
No, io volevo raccogliere.
Ah, a witcher.
What happened?
Nilfgaardians came plundering, looking for valuables, as if we was rich.
Who killed them? Couldn't have been you.
I don't know. Must have been those beasts you slaughtered.
Something stinks, and I don't mean the corpses.
So it was. Why dwell on it?
You're hiding something. Gonna find out what it is.
There's not here. Black ones didn't even find anything.
Out of my way.
Allora, intanto vuol dire che qui c'è qualcosa di losco e loro stanno proteggendo. Poi vedi che sono dei mutageni buono. Allora, intanto andiamo a investigare.
Handiwork of ghouls.
Facciamo una bella salvata, riposiamo che non mi fido, anzi farei anche questo. Ok, tanto qui in questa zona qua piove in continuazione, vabbè. Guardiamo un po' cosa vedo.
Wasn't a fair fight. Didn't stand a chance. Jaws strong enough to crush armor. Thrown to the ground with great force. Internal hemorrhaging. Scent of blood still strong. Ought to follow it.
Non importa. Cioè mi va di qua, dove ero io prima. E finisce qua, ok. Poi dopo mi porta in su di qua.
There's nothing there.
Tracks lead to this house. What happened here?
What do you mean, what happened?
You're all still in danger, and only I can help. I'm the only one who can rid you of this threat.
What do I know?
Listen, you. If you don't tell me everything you know, you could all die. Understand? Is that a burden you can live with?
There's tunnels beneath the village.
Tunnels?
Elven ruins. We scavenge them for trinkets, small treasures. Sell them to Novigrad merchants. No one expected anything bad to come of it. We dug through some rubble. Found a chamber. The beast slept inside. We felled the prop so the ceiling had collapsed. Didn't bury the monster, though.
What did the monster look like?
'Twere dark down below. Couldn't see.
So how'd it kill the Nilfgaardians?
I ran. Couldn't watch it happen.
Give me the key to the door.
You'd go in?
No. Want to pour wax through its head, tell you your fortune. Now give me the key. So, correct me if I'm wrong. You dug through to the monster's lair, then buried the entrance, but the Nilfgaardians opened it again to look for treasure. Beast killed the Black Ones and returned to its lair. You wanted to bury the corpses, but their stench lured ghouls to the village. Now I'm here. Sound about right?
'Tis as you say. Yes.
I'm going down there. If I'm gone long, run. Barring the door, nailing it shut resolves nothing. There are other ways out of the tunnels. Gotta be. Fur shreds. An Ekimara. Hibernated here till the villagers woke it. Planks can be lifted.
Sangue. Cazzo c'era lì? Andiamo a vedere, salviamo prima. Ci curiamo un attimo e andiamo. È qua,
Armor pierced. Arteries torn open.
E qua si continua. No, chiusa. Eccola lì la bestia. Pure rossa, perché è un nemico. Qua è un'altra zona dove potrebbe uscire. Allora, direi di salvare. So 2 rondini, credo che siano sufficienti. Come scendo? Ah, uso. Pirla che sono. Non c'è niente. Funghi. Eccoci. Un vampiro, un altro. Allora, inventario. Andiamo pure qua. Era questo per i vampiri. Ingredienti. Antivampiri, sì. Cazzo, che male che fa. Grande. Qui crolla tutto. Via. Morti. Anche i piedi che puzzano. Qui non si può andare da nessuna... c'è qualcosa. Bello. Mi piace. Qui c'è qualcos'altro. Perfetto. Di qua non si va da nessuna parte. Solo funghi. Ok. E poi c'era la sua tana che era qui dentro. E basta, ma qui non c'è niente. Ok, vai. Si torna indietro. Che palle. Che incastro. Qui ho già guardato tutto, di lì l'uscita non c'è perché è bloccata, solo il mostro poteva liberarli, io devo uscire di qua. Qui c'è la scala, se la prendesse, grazie. No, ho sbagliato. Ho visto che c'avevo dei drop.
Gods, he lives.
Found an Ekimara hibernating underground. It was old. Must have been asleep for centuries.
An Ekimara?
Vampire. Won't trouble you again.
You cut off its head, drive a stake through its heart.
Did what I had to. Don't go down into those tunnels anymore. Ekimara aren't known to be loners.
We didn't hire you. Still, seems you deserve a...
You bet I do. Pay up. Farewell.
Ok, dobbiamo tornare a quei là a prendere la ricompensa. Dov'è che erano qua? sono di qua.
What brings you here?
Hear about the missing patrol. Been to byways. A vampire was terrorizing the village.
This is why they did not return.
Ekimari are tough, even for a group of soldiers.
We will bury them with honors, as heroes. Your reward, well deserved.
Perfetto. Allora, adesso potrei andare a portare, no, questa qua. Quanto mi manca? Ho fatto il 19, grande. Poi potrei dopo, io adesso consegno questa, perché sicuro torno all'accampamento, quindi ho già fatto. E ho già preso la testa, quindi potevo andarci prima, vabbè. Con questo qua si potrebbe anche fare, perché sono già 19, quindi... Questo qua invece potrei anche, ma lo lascio lì. Potrei fare questa qua per la caccia al tesoro anche, e poi dopo missioni secondarie c'era. Mi piacerebbe far questo, per dire la verità. Questo cos'è? Raggiungi il porto. No, cos'è questo? Mastro Fabbro. No, questo qua, spade e ravioli, sempre 24. Raggiungi il porto, che così finirei quella quest. All'uomo assassinato, o anche questa. Potrei fare anche questa qua. Vabbè, allora, intanto vado a consegnare quella quest là. Ci siamo. Saltato e qua non si vede il punto col buio. Allora, andiamo. Dove devo andare per consegnarla? Dov'è? Aspettate, no, J. Voglio missioni The Witcher, questa qua del 7, dov'è che devo andare a consegnare? Qua giù. Dove? Ah, in quel punto dove non sono mica andato. Ah sì, allora vado qua. Così prendo anche le missioni che sono lì. Solo che se del livello 7 mi sa che sono bassi. Dove cazzo vai? Vai. Poi io qui interromperei e vado avanti per la mia storia. Cioè, andiamo questa sera. No, ho sbagliato. Dai, corri. Questo non vedo niente, piove, sera, no, è giorno veramente, non so.
Come on! What's that stench?
Non si corre in luce, no? Lupi, così vado anche a craftarmi la nuova armatura, il livello 2 dell'armatura in città e basta. Poi dopo si parte con quest di storia, sì sì, ottimo programma, così siamo a un ottimo punto.
Long way.
Oddio, che è successo? Ah, devo andare su. Ok.
Come on now.
Devo andare di qua, ok. Non posso andare. Che non corre? Ups. Sono i soldati questi. C'è anche qua. campo dell'esercito. Ah sì, l'esercito. Bene.
Who are you? Why do you sniff around here?
Looking for work.
Wait. 2 swords, eyes like slits. You are a witcher, is that so?
Geralt of Rivia.
I have not heard the name. But you will find work here, this I know.
You happened to lose a unit recently?
One is missing, yes. Did you find my notice?
No. Found their bodies. Female wyvern killed them. They wandered into her hunting ground.
A wyvern? Bleu de peste.
Discovered something else. You didn't send those boys out to scout. That was a death squad. Led some Redanian prisoners out there. Executed them.
War is like this. Who loses dies.
Those men haven't been forgotten. Someone will come asking about them.
In Nilfgaard, any soldier who is taken prisoner is as if dead.
Those prisoners were from Redania.
Soon to be an imperial province. Before Seovin, I wager, the great sun will fly upon banners above Redania's capital.
I don't want your coin.
Oh, dead men buried in the woods. You are offended? They died honorably. Here in Velen, hunger is our greatest foe. What was a...
You're a murderer, plain and simple.
I am an Imperial Quartermaster. And we are done, Witcher.
Esperienza 1.
Run, Roach.
Ok, questa l'abbiamo fatta, ci siamo. Adesso dobbiamo uscire da qua, andare qua. Voglio fare, allora ho detto che volevo fare questa. Che è dove? No, forse non fa anche quella. È proprio qua. Ottimo. E piove. Sempre.
Wonderful.
Let it rain. Oh, that's bad luck.
Quite smart. Like a roll.
Allora, qui c'era qualcosa. Ah, ma qual è quella dell'enano che avevo trovato morto per caso l'altra volta? Sto a vedere.
Clear trail. Bled heavily.
Voglio vedere se era quello lì, ma è di qua, non lo so. Sì, è quella lì. Ok, salviamo che qui secondo me c'è qualcosa. Inventario. Sono pieno anche di merda, perfetto. Più 6, mamma mia. Allora, che scazzo di arma ho io qua? 126, e scusa, la mia spada che fine ha fatto? Perché non solo una? Scusate, vorrei capire. Non c'ho più la mia spada? Sì, perché c'ho quella merda qua. Arma d'acciaio che non so che cosa farmene. Ah, eccola qua. Ah, ecco, e che cazzo. Va bene. Non ho visto quanta vita ho. Non me la fa vedere, vabbè. Partita salvata, la risalvo e ci siamo, andiamo a vedere.
Hey mate, someone invite you here?
No. Followed a trail of human blood.
So you found our pal Derek? Well, must have a good eye. After our little...
What are you gabbing for? Cleaver said it clear. Anyone finds our den, shove him between the ribs and drop him in the gutter.
Sta sul cazzo quel nano di merda.
Just once you fucking melon.
Se si possono uccidere,
the witches found the bodies, found the key
solo che lo
too.
spazio è piccolo.
Can't open the drop box without the key. We don't open the drop box.
So, hark ye of me. You got two options. First, give us the key. I pay you for your trouble and everyone goes their own way smiling. Second, make a fuss. We do what Gran wants. Sit between your ribs.
Mani di merda, mi seguo.
Two things only the greatest fools do. Throw stones at hornets' nests and threaten a witcher.
Ok, sono primo. Oh, ma quanti sono? Sono presi. Oh. Sono ancora vivi. Oh, culo. Sono impagliati. Bandito. Vabbè, ah, ma non c'ho rondine. Cristo. Non posso farlo. Ah. Qui c'è qualcuno? No. Finché non mi mette. Ah, devo farli andare via. Andiamo a uccidere sti banditi e non posso. Ok. Ma perché? È tornato il bandito rompicazzo. Senti, li vado a uccidere perché hanno già rotto i coglioni. E dai. Così non mi rompono più le palle. Anzi, facciamo così, adesso si è fermato, vediamo se va via con la meditazione. Ok. Sì, non ci sono più, perfetto. No, ci sono ancora, devo andarli a uccidere. Cos'è? Avete allora finito di rompere i coglioni. Boh. Posso continuare con la mia quest. Grazie. Allora, qui c'è. Prima prendiamo tutto il necessario. Oh, perfetto, bei soldini. Ok. J. Ho detto che volevo fare pugni furiosi, no. Mastro fabbro, no. Era... Dove era l'altra? Spada e ravioli, questa qua. Che era di quello che fa il mastro fabbro. Si è messo a cucinare. Cos'è questo? Ah, sempre il bigliettino di quell'altro là. Già finita quella...
A fine kettle of fish. I serve the eternal fire.
From now on.
Raggiungi il porto al tramonto. Ok.
Save me. I'm dying. Ah! A fine kettle of fish. It hurts as much as life. New rights takes you're a bigger rat picker than
attori. Niente di girare. Dove va? Forse è qui.
Mr. Fancy Pants! Oh, what's with your
Ecco l'attore, eccolo qua.
This the place?
Greetings, Witcher. It's nearby. Ready?
Lead the way.
Splendid. Come.
Fa strada.
Ah, wild dick. The king of beggars, man. His name is Timboy.
What do you know about him?
Not much. He's easy to ire, so tread carefully. We need him far more than he needs us.
Salviamo, va, non so quello che succede. Qua. Sì.
You were to come alone, elf. Who's this?
A concerned friend.
Ah. Fine. Here's how we see things. The boss at Loggerheads with Cleaver, there's got to be a payoff. We've got an offer, and it's non-negotiable.
Surprise us.
A steady supply of iron in exchange for 50% of your profits.
50 col cazzo.
Give you 25.
Who are you to dictate anything to the king of beggars? 35's as low as we'll go.
Col cazzo.
25's our limit. We'll throw in a discount at the shop.
You're clearly daft, tramp. No deal. Come on, boys.
Fine. We'll take your offer.
But perhaps we should...
You should go home, elf.
Agreed.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Oh, Tinboy. Too much drink. It softened your bloody mind. This here's Cleaver's territory, you prick whittler.
Damn it. Who's this now?
Cleaver's boys. News travels fast. What do we do?
Oh. Vieni avanti. Che cazzo è che mi tira le frecce? Porca puttana, ma quasi segato. Andate di là. Oh, ma che cazzo è che mi tira? Devo beccarlo. Dov'è?
Not too late to surrender.
Aia. Questa è alta, eh. Il problema è che c'è quello lì con le frecce che mi fa un male cane. Dai, ma quanto ci mette a caricare, Cristo santo.
Damn it. Who's this now?
Cleaver's boys. News travels fast.
Perché lo manca? Cioè, ma mi fanno un male cane, è pazzesco. Mamma mia. No, non devo usare quello lì che blocca perché tanto non mi funziona mica. Avrei il potere in teoria che dovrei renderli alleati a me, ma non mi si attiva mai o mi si attiva sempre nel momento in cui non deve attivarsi e niente, adesso devo capire bene come funziona quel potere, come andiamo con questo e perché non ha colpito quello? Non ho capito. cagare te con quella cazzo di... Niente, non è caduto. Adesso muori anche te. Mannaia di merda.
Drag it! This way! Geralt, quickly!
Oh cazzo, io prima devo prendere sta roba.
What now?
Vediamo, che sono soldi.
Watch it, tread. Novigrad's not your Careful! There could be more!
Follow me.
Ok. È finita questa parte perché abbiamo accordato per il 35%.
Right. Sure hope there's a payoff at the end of this.
So, supplies. That's something we can count on?
Who'd you take me for? Gave you me word, didn't I? But I'd hire guards if I was you. You never know with Cleaver.
Can you provide protection?
A few of Cleaver's little shits escaped. Bugger probably already knows everything. I've no men to spare, can't guarantee your safety. If I was you, I'd lay low for a time.
Ah, si va a sedere.
Thanks, Tin Boy.
Down the line, the bosses will make a deal. You'll be left alone. All you gotta do is stay alive till then.
What now?
Here we chat, while your partner's just flown the coop.
Ah, vedi che sono rimasto
Hey,
solo.
wait!
Good luck!
Hattori, wait!
Benissimo, io adesso concludo qua la live e ci vediamo stasera per il continuo, dove concludo con concludo con questa quest, e può essere che faccia anche questo qui. Bisogna andare a Sky League, anche questa Sky League. Farei questo qua come contratto e poi guarderei anche di prendere gli schemi di parte 2 della scuola del gatto, e poi partirei, quindi sono altre 3 quest, e poi partirei con la storia. Ricominciamo ad andare con la storia, andiamo a Scaleghe. Niente, io vi ringrazio per essere stati qui in live con me, è stata un po' lunghetta, va bene, un saluto a Pino e a tutti quanti che sono collegati. Ci vediamo stasera, un saluto da nox666us, ciao!